basin where the sagebrush blows beneath the shadow of the Bannock snows. The trail was dusty and the valley wide, where only the wind and the wild rivers ride. It was a quiet stretch along the Marsh Creek bend, where the mountains rise up and the flatlands end. The ground was stubborn and the winters were long, but the backs of the settlers were steady and strong. Downey, born of steel and steam, a railroad siding and a pioneer's dream. From a narrow gauge track to a golden field, with the strength of the earth and the harvest we yield. Yeah, the iron whistle was your very first breath, and you stood your ground through life and death. They laid down the ties and they hammered the rail, cutting the path through the old wagon trail, named for a man of the Union line, though he never saw how these valley stars shine. The Utah and Northern came pushing on through, and out of the dust a little town grew. They came with their families, their plows and their prayers, taming the heart band with calluses and cares. Downey, born of steel and steam, a railroad siding and a pioneer's dream. From a narrow gauge track to a golden field, with the strength of the earth and the harvest we yield. Yeah, the iron whistle was your very first breath, and you stood your ground through life and death. Through the deep biting frost and the dry summer heat, we raised up our children, we raised up the wheat. The old grain elevators standing so tall, like quiet old giants watching over us all. The trains still rumble and the highway rolls by underneath the expanse of the Idaho sky. Born of steel and steam, a railroad siding and a pioneer's dream. From a narrow gauge track to a golden field, with the strength of the earth and the harvest we yield. Yeah, the iron whistle was your very first breath, and you stood your ground through life and death. Shari will be missed at the loading pen, a bar that for 100 years has been. Bullet at the end, sitting on a stool, waiting to watch the locals drink their drink and challenge at pool.